There was a time in my life where I was so shy, I could literally not even say hi to a grandma at a bus stop. And at that time, all I dreamed about was having this one girlfriend, this cute girl I could go on holidays with, watch Netflix with. And I didn't know it at the time, but this belief that I was shy was self inflicted. The way to stop being shy and actually be the person you want to be, especially socially, is you need to identify your inner monologue. Like, what are the words you define yourself as when nobody's watching, when nobody's listening? Like, when you're alone at night, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as that shy kid, as, I don't know, socially anxious, maybe as, just not the kind of guy who goes up to women and, for example, engages in a conversation with them and takes them home? And so you need to, number one, really identify your self talk and your self image. Because if you don't know, if you don't have that self awareness of who you actually think you are, not who you truly are, but who you think you are, you're not going to be able to correct it. And so once we identified, okay, how am I talking to myself? How do I see myself? We need to answer something called, and this is something I did with all of my clients in the past, the three sacred questions. Okay? Sounds very fancy. It actually is, but it's very simple. And those are three very simple questions that you as a man have to answer for yourself. And I don't want you to go to some forest and like be in monk mode for 10 days. No, just like lock yourself in your bathroom, in your room for like 5 hours, get some snacks, get some water, and just answer these freaking questions. Don't take your phone, don't take your Mac or your computer, don't talk to anyone. It needs to come really from your mind, from who you truly are. And the first question you want to ask yourself is, who am I? Like what kind of man am I actually when nobody's watching? Like what is my unfiltered humor? What are my values? What are my core moral beliefs? What are things I think are funny that are maybe not socially acceptable? And this is why it's so important to do this without a filter, without being with other people, without being on your phone. You really want to get to the bottom of who you truly are as a man. Once you answered that, you want to look at what kind of life do I actually want? Like, what is my dream life? And for some guy, it might be to live in a Swedish forest and go hunting every day. For you, maybe watching it, it might be to have like a bunch of Lambos and live in Los Angeles or in Bali. It might be to be in Dubai. It might be to live in Antarctica. I don't know. But you need to get to the bottom of what truly is your dream life. Like, are you waking up alone with a girlfriend, with maybe 3 girlfriends in your bed? Like, what are you eating? Be very specific. Like, what is the exact environment you wake up in? Do you have a house? Do you have an apartment? How does it look? Are you reading in the morning? Are you exercising? Go in depth about what your dream life looks from the second you wake up to the second you go to bed. And number 3, who do I want to share this life with? And of course, the question is turned in a way where you have to define your friends, your social circle, the people you work with, your girlfriend. But if you define exactly how your dream girlfriend looks, you will have higher quality friends. You will have higher quality social circle. Because if you have high standards with the women in your life, your standards overall increase. Like you're not going to date some 10 out of 10 supermodel with perfect personality, perfect background, etc., and then have like shitty friends. That usually doesn't happen. So the way you want to see this question is, number 1, what is her physical archetype? Like, what does your dream girlfriend actually look like? And if you ask most guys, they have no freaking clue. It's like, oh, she needs to be blonde, not too fat. Like, really? That's your standard? Blonde and not too fat? No, be specific. Like, do you want a long-legged Russian bimbo with heavy makeup who looks freaking sexy, has blonde hair, or do you want a small Latina with bubbly lips and a bubble butt and just like this long luscious hair? I don't know. Be very specific. And this is not about having some freaking checklist like a psychopath when you're socializing and being like, hey, are you this person? No, it's about reframing the position from which you operate in socially, right? Because for most men, they are in a frame of seller, right? They have to sell themselves to the girl. They're never in a position of being the buyer, being the one who actually sets the standard. And you want to define exactly what it is you're looking for. And so once we not only identified how we talk to ourselves in step one, and I forgot about, you also want to get to the bottom of her personality, right? Who is your dream girl? What is her background? What is her family like? How is her relationship with her family? How does she treat others? Is she rather intellectual? Is she more shy or more extroverted? Does she have any hobbies? What is her emotional maturity? Like all of these things, get to the bottom of it. And I don't care if you write 20 pages, 30 pages, but you want to really answer those in detail. So once you defined exactly how you talk to yourself, in number 2, you answered the 3 sacred questions. The third step is by actually being the person you set out to be in step 2. Because I highly doubt that in step 2, you said, who am I? Like, I want to be a shy guy who has no courage, never does what he wants, has no social freedom. No, probably not. So just do the things that you set out you would do in number 2. If you said, hey, I want to be the kind of guy who always does what he wants, has absolute social freedom, doesn't let fear control him, talks to every girl he sees, then do those things. And you can start by creating a simple rule for yourself, right? So back when I started socializing and getting better with women, etc., when I was like 17, I told myself, I'm going to talk to every pretty girl I see. And I did that for the past 7 years. And I still do that. In fact, I did that today. I was in a store and I really didn't want to do it because I was like busy. I had some call with a client and just finished my workout. I still said hi to her. Why? Because that's the rule I created for myself 7 years ago. And so you need to be ruthless. Feel free to copy my rule, but it doesn't need to be that. It can be, hey, I need to talk to one girl every time I'm in a coffee shop. I need to talk to 3 girls a week. Or I need to say hi to a girl every time I'm in the bus. It doesn't matter, right? So there is a shy kid in your head still, maybe. But there is a way to destroy him, to kill him. And yes, it sounds very harsh, but you need to kill that person. Because you're not actually shy. Like, nobody wakes up one day and is like, hey, I want to be shy. I want to be socially anxious. Like, nobody does that. So, hope that helps, and I'll see you soon.